everyone, so welcome to today's video. Today we're doing a celebrity makeup look. The everyday makeup look that Kyle Richards, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, shared on her Instagram. She uses some products from Laura Geller and we're doing the complexion. So I haven't done the eyes yet just because I haven't decided personally what I want to wear for the day. But the routine itself really is centered around the complexion. So the base products like the foundation, the highlighter, and the blush. Those are the three products that she shared on her Instagram page. And also, those are the three products that are put together in like a curated set on the Laura Geller website. If you're interested in purchasing it for yourself, you can choose your color for the foundation, but it will be the highlighter and the blush that I'm sharing with you today. So I took out all my Laura Geller products. I ordered the blush because I didn't have it, and we are doing this look. The easy everyday. I am going to be adding in a few extra things like the under eye concealer. I felt like I needed a little bit more than what the powder gave me for coverage under the eyes. And then, of course, brows. Those were not products that were featured in her Instagram video. So I wanted to do that with my own products and just kind of plug in what I wanted to use for today. So I'm going to kind of talk you through it and kind of show you how she did her products and how I'm going to sort of tailor that to my everyday, because I'm a stay-at-home mom of four. I need quick and easy things for the mom on the go. So I wanted to take a celebrity routine and see how well it can work for me, being that I am busy. And I also wanted to pass it along to you guys and see what you guys think. So this is the whole look. Face is all complete except for eyes, like I said, and obviously my lip. I'm wearing a lip serum from Makeup by Mario, but I will have to finish everything else off, like eyes and maybe some lipstick for the day. But this is the face for today, and I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm liking it, so let's go ahead and actually start applying the products. So the first thing that she does is start off with the Baked Balance and Brighten. I wear the shade called Fair. I've had this product in my collection for a long time. I have used this on and off for years. This is a really good powder foundation that goes on like a powder, wears like a cream, blends like a cream, wears really well. But it is special because it is marbled and it has like this veining that you will see in the up close shots that I took. You can see different colors, so it helps sort of color correct because there's a little bit of yellow, different tones that come together when you swirl your brush to give you a more perfected look to the skin, and it makes the routine really easy getting ready in the morning. So I'm going to use my BK Beauty 101 brush. She used an angled brush also from Laura Geller, but I didn't purchase it because I didn't feel like it's absolutely necessary to have that specific brush. I think the most important thing is the actual products. So I'm going to use my angled brush, and I may sort of add other brushes that are more fluffy as I go, depending on how this is going to look with the BK Beauty 101. So I'm going to just take some of that Balance and Brighten and just kind of tap, and then start just buffing this into the skin. And it really doesn't take a lot of product to really even everything out and give a quick sort of even look for the day. And this is kind of like that on the go, everyday routine, going out for errands, going for a school run, just kind of quickly doing something very minimal. And I find value in routines like that because I am a mom of four. I have, my hands full with the kids, so it's just easy to have routines and products that really get the job done really quickly. So that's kind of one of the reasons why this sort of appealed to me. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I do watch the Beverly Hills Housewives show every season, and she is my favorite housewife on the show and has been for years. So I did want to try her routine and see, because she always looks so beautiful. So I just kind of wanted to try it for myself and see. So this is just one quick layer, and you can keep building this up and it doesn't look heavy. That's the beauty of this type of product from Laura Geller. And one of the reasons why it's so popular, because it does get the job done quick, but you can layer and build to get light coverage. You can build it to a medium. You can even build it to a full depending on your brush. So for me, I feel like where I'm at right now, just kind of lightly adding extra where I need it is honestly enough for me to just go about my day. Okay, so then I also went ahead and added some concealer. I added just a little bit of my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer, blended that with an E.L.F. Beauty Sponge, and then I did set it with a little bit more of the face powder from Laura Geller in the fair shade. I took that underneath with a Real Techniques brush and just sort of quickly set that with just a little bit of powder, and I went over my lids to sort of even things out. I do need a little bit extra concealer just because I do have some dark circles, and you know, it's just part of the routine that I have for my makeup preferences. I do use concealer or some sort of brightener or corrector pretty much regularly, so I am going to have to add some concealer because this wasn't enough for me personally under the eye. So brows are done, and I did add some lip serum. It's the Moisture Glow from Makeup by Mario, just to kind of start hydrating my lips and getting them ready for today's lip combo. So the next part of her routine is the blush. That was the one product that I didn't have in my collection, so I went ahead and ordered it. It's the Baked Blush and Brighten in the shade called Tropic Hues, and it looks really pretty, very beautiful to look at. It has that sort of marbled look to it, so it's marbleized with some pinks, a bit of gold, some kind of plummy shades. So I'm interested to see how this is going to look on the cheeks. Once you swirl everything together, it creates a really beautiful shade. So I'm going to use a fluffy blush brush. That's a tongue twister. I don't have, like I said, the one that she uses. I think she used the angled brush from Laura Geller to use for the foundation and the blush, which also cuts down on time and products. But I'm going to go with this brush from Ecotools just because it's already here on my desk. And I'm going to just sort of swirl all of these colors together. And I'm going to tap off the excess. And I'm just going to apply and then start sort of going in circular motions on the apples of the cheek and up. And this color looks so beautiful on Kyle. So I'm very excited to see how this is going to look. And it looks like it could be pretty dark, right, in the pan. But once you swirl it together and you apply it, it actually looks really beautiful, almost like a natural flush with a satin kind of finish. It's not super shimmery, but it's not matte either. It's really, really beautiful. Then I'm going to take my same brush that I used for the foundation just to kind of clean up wherever I made a little bit of a mistake or got a little too far down with it. But that is really pretty, very fresh, and just like a natural flush to the skin. And I like how there's some really pretty sort of lilac veining in there that really adds a nice tone to it. So you can see right there up close how this looks all together. She did use another product from Laura Geller, and it is the original baked highlighter in French Vanilla. So I have that already in my collection, and she used it in the inner corner. And I'm going to do inner corner as well, but I'm also going to take just a little bit on the tops of my cheekbone just because I love highlight. But I like this highlighter overall. I think it's a very easy to wear formula. I think it works with a lot of skin types. I feel like it doesn't really cling to a lot of texture because I do have texture to my skin and dryness, and sometimes it's more noticeable, sometimes it's not. This is a highlighter that it sits really beautifully on the skin, so I am really excited to use this again. It's been a little while since I used it, but it's a very soft, very natural kind of glow. It's not going to be too disco ball-y, it's not going to be glittery, it's not going to be overly shimmery. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbone. It's a really nice sort of baked formula. It looks really, really soft and perfect for every day or for daytime. I'm going to go down my bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. Then I'm going to switch to a small brush and take that same highlighter and go right in the inner corner. And this is pretty much all that I saw that she had on around her eyes for every day. It does look like she could possibly have some sort of lash extension. So from here to finish everything off, I would probably just do mascara, and that's it for every day. But you could also just kind of have a very simplistic routine for the foundation and complexion, and then do lashes and liner or eyeshadow, or skip it all together, depending on what your mood is for the day. But I do think that this looks really pretty. Just adds a little bit of light and brightness to the eyes without being overly luminous and super shiny, especially in the inner corner. It's, like I said, it's a very soft and gentle formula. Honestly, just in general, I feel like this is a really easy routine, and it's just very soft and natural. If I get up close with a mirror, it doesn't look very heavy. It doesn't look like I'm even wearing any sort of powder, which is, I think, the magic of this product the Baked, Balance, and Brighten, because it looks like a powder, and you apply it with a brush like you would a powder, but it goes on and melts into the skin like a cream, and it just looks very nice, and it evens out the complexion without that heaviness and without the look of makeup, which is really great. And I did use this 101 brush from BK Beauty, which is a quite dense of a brush, and it doesn't look very heavy. So if I use something fluffier and lighter, like a more powder style brush, it would be a lighter look, but then it would be completely undetectable. Like, you wouldn't even be able to tell you're wearing makeup. And I think that's why this is so popular from Laura Geller, and why so many love it, and why millions of these have been sold. And also on the Laura Geller website, there is a kit that you can purchase that it has all of these pieces for the Kyle Richards routine if you're interested, or you can just sort of pick and choose your own blush if you want to try it, the color highlighter of your choice. But there's so much to choose from the Laura Geller website, and overall I've been pleased with the products that I've tried from this brand, and I do really like how it all came together and how easy it was. I know I'm talking and explaining things and kind of going through the steps and kind of talking about what I'm doing and what brush I'm using, but if I weren't doing this on camera, the powder foundation, the blush, and the highlighter honestly would take me less than 5 minutes to do. Like, with these products, there really isn't a reason for me not to get ready. I can have these specific ones upstairs in my vanity, my bathroom, and one brush, and just sort of knock it out in the morning after doing my skincare routine, and just have a fresh face for the day. And it just looks really flawless and just very effortless looking. So I really do enjoy it. And like I said before in the video, I do find value in having routines like this, because I am a stay-at-home mom of 4, and life is crazy, life is busy, and when I can just sort of condense things down, that makes it so much easier for me. And I don't always do a full face of makeup like I wear for videos. Sometimes I do scale it back. Like today will be one of those days where my routine for my face is pretty simple and easy, just what you saw in today's video, and that's it. So I just wanted to try it on camera and share that with you, because I thought that this would be something that would be interesting to see how the celebrity's routine sort of works for the everyday person, and I'm happy with it. And I really like this blush. If you haven't tried it, Tropic Hues, it's beautiful, and it's just so flattering on the skin, and I like it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. You can also subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Follow me on Instagram. We can be friends. We can chat. I hope to see you there. Take care, you guys, and I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.